Groovy, baby. Groovy. Okay, we are back with more Disco Elysium. I hope. Yeah. Categories right. Everything is right. So, yeah, this is kind of my emotional support game. The game understands me like no one else. It's great. Oakley dokily. Oh yeah, 0 parades for Dead Spice. We haven't. We have no plans of touching that anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure it's on the wish list. Okay, announcements. Disco's dead. There we go. Hey, Stickers. Oh, come here. Good to have you. Good to have you. Oh, I saw on the Discord. You are at some medieval fair, fun fair. That's cool. We have lots of those in Germany too. Hey Zeta, hey. A fortress. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think... Oh, thank you so much, Top Shadow. I appreciate you looking. Okay, let's continue. We were examining the body.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. Bits of cargo belt lie on the ground around him. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Hey, Bond. No Discord notification. No. I did one. It's there. Weird.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Okay. Hey, Toes. Kuno don't give a shit. Yeah, Kuno doesn't care.
You don't even have a
Welcome in,
joke.
you guys. Good to have you guys. Don't even have a joke. New house, finally. Oh, man. I'm glad you have that done. Don't even have a joke.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
Well, if their arms were tight, they would just wobble around and not give you much protection. Yeah, they got to be.
With his eyes almost closed, the
Hey,
lieutenant
Chrissy.
puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Aye.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
Aww.
Fluff.
Aww. Padding was a bad condition. Ooh.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Unremarkable.
Respiratory system.
Like hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaw. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants. possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen.
That's what she said.
Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart, hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands. No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there, sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like throwing up, straight in that mouth.
Oh. Wow.
No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Anything.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
This one? Yes. Yeah, it's fine, Rip. Has a stain here. And my belly hair and chest hair are poking through, but it's a good shirt.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
The lieutenant repeats impatiently. He lets go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Oh, I have quite a few of those. When it's summer and it's hot, I run around in one of these all day. I just threw this over because it's cooling down a bit.
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
Yeah, I know. WB. But I think WBs have like broader shoulder pieces. I don't think
Neither
so.
am I. That's it. Same for toxicology and serology. NA. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities.
245.
Feet, hands, and neck. Visually consistent with the hanging.
Yeah. That storm reached us as well.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the poo, the feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Yeah, for now it's cooling down a little bit. I don't know for Hungary though. You write it down, omit the voila.
What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Well, he attacked women, so maybe someone bit him in self-defense.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body.
Oh, okay.
Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Yeah, today was like 30 degrees peak as well. But super dry. Oh, Letterbox wants me to watch the backrooms. I will not watch that. The backrooms, it's so freaking stupid and boring. Sorry, talking about random crap. I'll be right back to the stream. There we go. Weekend is supposed to heat up again. No. Why does your title say you're depressed? What does my title say? Depressed but groovy. Well, the game is super depressing. But I am also depressed, yes. It's true. They are bringing out a Backrooms movie, yeah. Because every popular creepypasta needs to have its own movie nowadays. Yeah, why? I don't know. More than usual today. No, the normal amount of depressed. Today was okay. Boogie time. Fatal injury.
Fatal injury by seagulls?
This man was murdered by seagull.
Yes, it's...
I didn't pay attention. Non-fatal post-mortem.
That's right. What's next?
Backrooms changed your life. Oh yeah, you watched it, right? Was it awful?
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury
It
does
was
not
okay.
have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Yeah.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Oh, that was him. Maximum velocity.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
The lieutenant's admission has caused great gratitude in Kuna. He is silent with it. Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
I might watch it if I get it on streaming at some point, but I won't pay money for it, that's for sure. Like extra money.
Right. Next.
Ligature mark. What's a ligature?
Nothing. Just in case. A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
New skill point. Nice. Do we go full empathy? There's psyche. I don't know. We'll hold on to the point for now, I guess. Ligature, if I know my CSI right, is what you get from hanging from a rope. Oh yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Because he was hanged to death.
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy.
No.
We requested a test to be run on the genitals. That was the règle. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
No.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg for processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then the corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Legendary difficulty. I'm not that perceptive. Can I get a point of perception right now? Is perception physique? Intellect? No. Perception. Motorics. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe put max out interfacing. That could be good. Just put 1 point in here. You need to be perceptive as a detective, right? It's still 3%. Ah, to prevent you from cheesing it like I just tried to. Yeah. I won't take the 3%. Maybe we can do that later. Oh no, let's bag him. Then he's gone forever.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Nah.
The corpse seems to yawn contentedly, as though it's glad you've run out of steam.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
I have a feeling.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Just hang out here for a while longer.
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the
Ooh,
feed
no.
store down at the gates.
There's
They don't
food
know,
there.
but only if all else fails.
Ooh, we can't freeze him there. There's food.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano, man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Not by you, Kuno. No, thank you.
Only if all else fails.
Let's hurry then.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Okay. Bridge victim's body. We can't just ask people to put the body into their fridges with all their food that they want to sell. Ew. Okay, let's do it. So these guys don't really like me all that much. But we'll try here first, because the lady at the frite, I don't think she has much agency there. Like, she can't make decisions. And the music here is nice.
Can I help you?
I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Yes.
Flattery is the way.
Indeed, suggestion. No. Yes. We've heard you have like a huge fridge, colossal, practically a mausoleum. That's the gist of it.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
For very good reasons, yes. You're just gonna say something mean, yeah, because it's such a stupid question.
Because this is a culinary establishment,
Ah.
not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
Yeah, exactly. Donny
It would
boy.
only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turn the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
What's she gonna say? I don't think she will no. Stupid racist. Get out of here.
Is this about the questions again? Because I
Famous
don't
last
really
words.
know anything.
Oh. Oh, maybe she takes a bribe.
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
It will never fit. I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Wait, what is it? What if this is the fridge? This one? Well, if we, like, fold him a little bit, maybe?
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Okay, so they mean this thing then. Wow, yeah. Thanks for take, clerk.
Okay.
Need to exchange this novelty check. Oh, here we can exchange
Wow.
the
I
check.
didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
There we go.
Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin.
No.
Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Okay, so what now? Maybe the union has something? Oh, maybe one of the trucks. Maybe one of the trucks has a cooling compartment. Oh, we have a friend here, right? I don't think he's transporting refrigerated goods, but... Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Does the lady talk now?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Okay. That's no. Maybe we can radio to Central and then they have ideas. They will certainly not pick him up.
Right to work! Right to work!
No questions. Build
Things are busy
inquiries.
enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
Maybe.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
What is a strike? Okay, we're gonna leave. He doesn't know anything about refrigeration. Obviously. Let's ask the stupid racist idiot.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
What's his stance on drugs?
They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Yeah, you look like that, certainly. Yeah. Takes a long drag on a cigarette. Yeah.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's another racist conspiracy.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken
Of
ourselves
course,
somehow.
yes.
It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
It's supply and demand, dude. Hold on, but they make Algul alcohol in Ilmara too. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez?
Not in, not out.
Oh right, we're supposed to find out
never
who's
betray
smuggling
the
the drugs.
purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
And what are you still hanging around here for? Most of us communers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Oh, I wonder why.
It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running? Oh, maybe he's gonna snitch.
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Street vendors out of here?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit.
Oh, that
He's
guy, yeah.
selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
They write the racist characters so well, you just hate them. They're so freaking stupid.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Indeed.
Guess so.
Okay, that helped us in a different direction. That's good. But one of these lorries must have a refrigerator, right?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Yo, my man. He's so cool. I like his tats. I don't even know what they look like, but I like them. Let's try and radio in.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the 41st.
Please hold.
10-4, come in.
Okay, nothing new.
Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Okay. It was nice to hear his voice, though. Yeah. It was nice. Maybe... Oh! Maybe... If we do find out that he is smuggling drugs indeed, and his lorry has a refrigerator compartment, maybe we can force him to refrigerate the body for us.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's his stance on drugs?
I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
We're looking for a lorry driver who's... No, let's go along with this a little bit. I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Oh, that's why. Thank you, Zeta.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you're a lorry man. Now the driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
You found a fridge.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm... Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
You forgot to tell me.
No!
Let's push him a little.
That's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
What are you afraid of? You're wasting my time. Okay, you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff. Ooh! Let's not push him too far.
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know.
That's interesting.
Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Oh, it's Ghostbat. Hey, how have you been? Oh, you played some Dwarf Fortress. Neat. Neat. Did you slaughter the goblins? Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, raiders. Yeah, I know, I haven't seen you online, like, much at all. Only just very occasionally. Yeah, so good to have you. Thank you so much for raiding in. Welcome in, raiders. I don't know, does this game need an introduction? It's Disco Elysium, one of the best games ever made. Moved a few months ago. Oh yeah. That takes up a lot of resources. Thank you so much for raiding in here, yeah? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hope you're doing good. Hope you've been doing good. Yeah. Welcome in, Elfie. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're investigating some drug trafficking. And this guy has been called out by your racist scum. So I don't think it's him, but he knows something. Gonna check out an early potential hangout spot IRL later, just giving my brain some time to rest before that. Ah. That sounds cool. Is it like an early hangout spot? Sounds like D&D or something. You don't want to get into this mess. Raise your voice. You have to give us a reason to move on. We're buddies. Yeah, let's be buddies. Let's play good cop. With a good cop.
Okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
The lady driver.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Yeah, I want to play some more DF as well, but I was preoccupied by going medieval and all that. But yeah, I should get back to DF as well at some point. Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
I want to be cool with everybody, Sealang.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
A biblioteca. A library. Ooh. Is the lady driver the old woman back there?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
I told us.
It could be. She was strange.
Okay. Well, cool now.
Right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase.
I don't want to.
Walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you.
I want to press him for money. He's a cool guy. I like him. I'm not pressing him for money. He's the second coolest character so far we met. Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. I never smelled a sewer that smelled comforting. Sour and acidic? Yes. The first is the other lorry driver. The one with the tats on the chest. He would press me for. He hasn't so far. He wanted to sell us stuff, but he wasn't pressing. Butter sign down. What does that even mean? Butter sign. Evrard. Yeah.
Good morning to you, officers.
I don't want salami. Salami's good, but... Yeah, this guy. What's his face?
Now it's turning into a...
Tommy Lee
kind of a...
Who's Evrard? Is that the racist? Okay, where do we find a freaking friction? Let's go to the library. Haven't been there. Oh, Kim. Yeah, Kim is cool. Who's that? You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. Hello. Just hello.
Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading.
Me?
Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
That's how you refer to yourself, yeah.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
Obviously, yeah. What are you
Looking
doing?
for something to read.
She roots back. She roots her attention to a worn-out paper bag. Good, good. I'm a policeman.
It is.
I'm a
I know
policeman.
you are.
Ah, she knows.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Do you need the help of a policeman? This is creepy. Let's not say that. This is just so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband?
Oh,
No,
oopsie.
he's not.
I actually pressed spacebar and picked the dialogue option. Where could he be? He's probably at home.
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
What I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is, so he might be missing for all she knows. We might have a case.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
That's fair.
No.
I can totally help you find your missing husband. I don't really care if your husband is missing.
Why are we still talking about this? I
He
haven't
fights
lost
cases
my
where there are
husband.
none, yeah. I haven't lost my husband.
She has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
It's okay.
What?
It's alright to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that.
Who said anything about shame? Stop talking down to me. My husband is not missing.
But he is. You can feel it. Or maybe it's something else then.
Maybe your cockatoo is missing. Okay, but maybe her children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
Maybe Kuno is her kid. Police, whatever I want. Where are they? Nanny.
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home. Smoking.
Oh no.
Giving the ladder of vices a chance.
Don't do it, kids.
What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
At home smoking cigarettes. What if something awful happened? What if they're in the sewers?
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Why are we harassing this lady?
She's getting upset. Her
Yes.
voice has risen.
Yes.
She tries to convince herself that her daughters are safe.
Yes. Because they probably are.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
It's a relief, though, that she's not Kuno's mom. That's a relief. Masterclass in gaslighting, yes. I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me how old they are. That's creepy. I don't want to ask for that. That's creepy. Maybe you're right. Maybe they aren't missing after all. Tell me something else. Maybe your cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
I agree.
For what it's worth, I agree. But
Yes.
cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
I was asking about your cockatoo.
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What? Alright, not missing. I just wanted to make sure.
Great.
Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
What if the cockatoo is your astral captain?
Huh.
Or your heraldic bird?
Heraldic bird. I like that. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip. Get off.
Wonderful. The store is open.
Watch her browse
Her
books. Let's make it
hands
really
move
weird.
over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
Smoking. Yeah, I know that. I know the smoker fingers. It's... it's not pretty.
The
I'll
woman
let you
before you
read.
nods and returns to her reading.
Okay, we were talking to her before. Let's finally go into the bookstore. Ah. There's the clerk.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
It looks like the bookshop of Gabriel Knight.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Okay. What?
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Lady, you force your daughter to stand outside in the cold to lure people into your store. And you tell me to not bring bad juju. Yeah. You suck. Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? An opportune moment to ask later. A curious pendant you're wearing. Are you the owner of the store? She is.
I am.
Yeah.
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Let your daughter go inside, you
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right? This place is cursed. Oh, that way she might take her daughter inside. Because she would think that her daughter is scaring people away. I'm looking for a book about cockatoos.
A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies. Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves.
Oh, is that like
she only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
I know that type. Like you just have to manifest it. Like if she just manifests that people come into her store and buy all the books, she'll be rich. You just have to manifest it as like, yeah, sure. Such BS. Do you even know what books you have for sale?
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose.
She believes everything she reads, and she only reads spiritual help books and self-finding advice. Oh yeah, I know the
Don't
type.
learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories.
Shouldn't the storekeeper know about her wares? Yeah.
I provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine. The truth is available if you just know where to look, and you have to open and free your mind to understand.
Yes.
She
What?
smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Your daughter's the one standing outside the store.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes,
Wonderful.
of course.
Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
This is so... I don't like this. This is creepy, lady.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
That's creepy. Don't use your kids like that. That's absolutely disgusting and creepy. Let's give her a 10, yeah. No, I'm not going to grade a human being.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer.
10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as Mayonette.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Yes. She's a great value add. Oh, good. No, no, no. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. I would like to say this. But let's be moderate.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
But what you're doing is just... it's just wrong.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Depends on how much you pay the kid.
Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there. Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
But I want to force her to take the child inside.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
This
Every
might get
now
her in
and then,
trouble, so
she
I don't
nudges her glasses.
want to say that. Maybe we can talk to her again. How does the free market have to do with child labor?
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky.
A good fridge.
A fridge?
Like a big, big fridge a cop could put a dead body into.
You mean like the ice bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
Ice bear fridge?
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement, with red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore. Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary.
There's a big fridge there.
Yes.
One more thing. How do I get inside the building?
That's a problem. The only way in is through the bookstore, but my mum is pretty strict about not letting anyone in. But I don't know. You're a policeman. Maybe you can convince her somehow. Anyway. Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed. No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot. I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
So much misery. Okay, let's check out stuff. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. I guess it's good protein.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
She doesn't know what games she has.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Okay. I'm not into all this binocular stuff, I guess.
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
I'm not paying 25
Nonsense
for a game.
for anemic Beano clods.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
I'd rather have a place to crash.
Braubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Raubritter, that's a German word.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
I don't think so. I have children? A family? Didn't we establish that we don't? Like, we had a wife? But, how was it? She left. We had a wife and she left. Do I have friends? Look at the lieutenant.
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Rather that, yeah. Look at me. Who'd want to have children with me? That's sad. I don't feel as if I have any kids. Yeah, no, we're not really the type. Kids, friends, chicks, I have all the... Yeah, sure.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
That sounds like fun. I would never play any games like that.
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things.
Nah.
Personally, I don't like it. Not at all.
I get you, lady.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
No, she means Satanists. Toast. Satanists. This is great. Satanic Panic. I love this game. Yeah, what kinds of freaks play RPGs? You don't understand role-playing without saying you don't understand role-playing. Yeah.
Paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular,
they don't get the basic concept of that.
Cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai.
Also, if she has a firm belief that it's something wrong and corrupting, why does she sell it? Right? Hypocrite. Tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why do you sell them then?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
So it's like Conan the Barbarian. It makes money, yeah, exactly.
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
Yeah, as long as you make money, ideals don't matter.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Rows and rows of Hyundalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal, Return to Hyundal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundal and the Hyundal Man.
I want to watch these as movies. This sounds great. How many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundal and the force of God. Man from Hyundal and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundal, the Hyundal colonies. Man from Hyundal and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundal and the snow crabs. Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Is that all?
Not even close.
No.
Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundal under the lake. Man from Hyundal, Hyundal burning. There's even the trial of death. A Pasternon combat
yes,
game
they
book
did.
set in the world of Hyundalaman and and so much more.
They really wanted to annoy him as much as possible. Pain threshold medium. Do any of the books call out to me?
Nothing
No!
of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
We don't have the pain threshold to endure more Yemdal. Yemdal. Can't take it. We cannot take it. Okay, let's check out cockatoos.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
That Dick Mullen.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out.
Oh, Dick Mullen and the Sexual Crimes. That's a great band name, actually.
You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Sex crimes did pique your interest, but
Ew.
still, this Dick Mullen person only gets your pleasure centers down.
Mm-hmm.
Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. Furthermore, they have no idea how hard it is to simply remove a body from a tree. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Well, it's fiction, yeah, so...
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen.
There's more?
A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen.
Obvious lie.
An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen.
Are there any more?
Yes, there's also The Dame Who Did It.
Ooh.
Farewell, My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The Morbid Tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. Come on. This is not the way real police solve crimes. The real police are some 20 kilometers away, sitting in an armored motor carriage.
Come on, Chester. Tell the story again.
A bald man turns toward a lean man and pats him on the back. Yeah, he was calling me Dick Mullen all the time.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least once a month. It's not that interesting.
The fuck it is. And these guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
Gosh, why?
When civilian looks on amazed, the bald man bellows a reply.
A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester? They almost got you that time.
Big mullet.
Yeah, sure came close. All right.
So I have my ponytail, so I don't know. My mullet is not on this. My mullet is not on display. I have my little ponytail. It's too hot. It's too hot for the mullet.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen? Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
A quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Innocentic power? Religion? Innocentic power? History? Innocentic? What? If innocentic means what I think it means, then religion and history have nothing to do with it.
A very influential historical figure, but surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
This seems pretty chaotic to me.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
Fine.
It's a true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Sure.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinaise. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme, Ozon, Laurentide, Fas à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you. Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol. With a radius of 80 kilometers, still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible. You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu, on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
What's an azimuth? I have no idea what that is.
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich
Oh,
to
it's
you.
astronomy.
This
Okay.
is Rivershell East.
That makes sense then.
Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
The worst.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Rivershell Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you?
I'm super hot up here. I would love it if it was cold.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive. It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbour, even the whirling in rags there.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
You seem to underestimate my resources. I don't even have 30 real.
That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps. They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going.
Steal it
It would
instead.
be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Yeah. Let's buy it.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Okay. So where's the Cockatoo book? Is it in here?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Reason she doesn't want to see? Someone saw someone else making money with their turf and made them leave? Yeah, the Union, maybe.
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything, though it is important to note. When it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. It's your own fault if you're ill. Got it?
Yeah, I know someone who believed in this sort of stuff, and that's why I became chronically ill as a kid. Fun times.
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply.
What?
Nothing worth buying.
What? Post applying? Hey, Pixel Art, welcome in. That is what I was thinking. Unions get money from workers. Workers who don't need to be in the union don't pay and cannot be controlled. A friendly neighborhood conspiracy theorist told me that the cure for my son's autism is nicotine patches on his back. Oh yeah, that must have been a pleasant conversation. I bet. Welcome in, man.
This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Find something truly otherworldly. Maybe about cockatoos.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
What's the pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
The cure for believing in homeopathy, or any conspiracy, or pats on the back of the head. The guy's harmless, nice guy until you start talking about any world leader or any international current events. Yeah, one of those, yeah. Just don't talk about politics. Yeah. He's nice about the conspiracies. Does he believe in the moon? Hey, Yank, welcome in. Good to have you, man. You're doing fine today.
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik, or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale.
Asked him about it once. Our brain has nicotogenic receptors. It's known that full-blown schizophrenia has some impact on these receptors, and this explains a bit why schizos are chain smokers. I've not heard about autism and nicotogenic receptors. I walked into the coffee shop. We both were wearing a NASA shirt, and he immediately said fake when he saw it. What? The NASA is fake.
Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
I mean, I talked to a loony at IKEA once, he was really concerned about my family because he said, oh, if you buy this bed from IKEA, they put formaldehyde in there and all sorts of toxins. Like, the Americans are paying IKEA $5 billion a year, so they intoxicate and cause cancer in the European population to decrease the European population. It's what the Americans are doing, and they use IKEA to do it. I wasn't having any of it. I was just like, I didn't really know what to say to him, but he was friendly. He was friendly. But yeah, guys, IKEA is getting $5 billion a year from your US government to poison us Europeans. And like, he was like, it got a bit creepy though. He said like, you think that a stroke at 2 years old, not possible? It is possible. If you sleep in an IKEA bed, boom, your kid's head explodes. Like, he didn't say it that dramatically, but he kind of said that. And I was like, dude, I'm a young father. I have a little baby here. I just want to buy a freaking bed. Leave me alone. People with an unhealthy amount of distrust often pick two unrelated medicinal facts and combine them into a new belief. Everyone else is just missed. Yeah. Flame retardants are a psyop. Cease your investigations. Didn't even know they sell mattresses. They use IKEA to do it, but there are other countries that also have IKEA that don't have a declining birth rate. I guess logic is not supposed to be applied. They mainly do it with chemtrails as well. Sounds painful.
It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pail. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pail and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
Yeah, all this cure autism bogus. It's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. Like, because it always treats it as a fact that autism is not worth living and it needs to be eradicated and it's something that needs to be removed. So I don't like it. Same with the Down syndrome. Like, why? Why? He's had 2 brain surgeries. Wow. Yeah. Why treat it like a stigma? I mean, I'm not personally I don't have, my kids don't have autism. There's definitely some neurospiciness going on, but no, Hank, you're not. But I wouldn't change them for anything in the world, and I'm pretty sure that most, like, a friend of my son's, she's autistic, and she's wonderful. I mean, she can be difficult, yeah, but every kid can be difficult. So why change her? There's nothing wrong with her. You dropped rice over your kitchen. Yeah. In ultra-rare cases, people have removed parts of their brain, usually involuntarily, and lived with completely changed personality. They want to remove autism? Yeah. No, I did that. That's not what I wanted to imply. But your neighbor says, like, oh, put nicotine patches on him to remove the autism. Then he's gonna be right. We need to do maybe his speech delays because... Yeah, no, if it's actually to reduce harm, to reduce suffering, absolutely. But this notion, like, we need to remove the autism because it's a sickness, no. That's so mean. That's so heartbreaking to think like that. That's evil.
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
Because yeah, we have an autistic child in the neighborhood. He's non-vocal, and like he communicates through sounds. I said no. Yeah, I don't get it. Why is that not worth living? Who determines that? Apparently people with nicotine patches. Oh, you two communicate. Yeah, like not with spoken words, right? That's what I meant. He's not articulating speech. Like he's yapping. I don't know, Toes. I don't know. I haven't spoken to you IRL, so it's I can't know for sure. I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there? How's that possible?
Is it any more improbable than anything else that human beings put their faith in?
Interpretive dance. Yeah, you should get some of those nicotine patches. Dance to text. That's great. That's good stuff.
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the Pale. Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
So yeah, no, he's a non-vocal autistic, but he's so sweet. Like he's super sweet. So why would you bother him with nicotine patches or yeah, just leave those kids alone. You know, just leave them alone.
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this Pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
Yes.
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Certainly don't need that.
You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
This sounds like it could be important later on, but how much is fine money? 21. No, 20 real. Okay, so we can afford that still. Yeah, let's buy that book. That sounds important.
Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
Just delayed communication. He's almost 4. No, he just started saying the occasional sentence a few weeks ago. Other than that, it's 1 or 2 words at a time. Yeah, and what's so wrong about that? Every kid has their own pace.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh, no.
Another boring book, just discarded here. Okay, where's the cockatoos? Is that the cockatoos book?
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Oh, I can't afford it. I don't want to steal it. Let's flip through it.
Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
Oh, that definitely. I mean, therapy is never wrong, but just saying, oh, it can't be this way. We need to treat it and remove it with nicotine patches or whatever bogus stuff they come up with, or blame it on Tylenol. But sure, saying, okay, like our neighbor's boy, he has a learning disability, and his communication skills are delayed, and he's getting a therapy for it, and I support that totally. Like, sure, if it helps, if it makes your life and your kid's life easier and more harmonious, absolutely. But just this plain stupid, oh, you need to treat that and remove it because being autistic is wrong. No. Frickin' no. Get effed. Get out of here. Can't afford it. Maybe we can come back for it later. Oh, the money's already deducted. Inject bleach, eat horse dewormer, and stick a black light lamp in your... Sounds like a cure for everything. Yeah, exactly, like stupid crap like that. Yeah, exactly. That's basically the point.
Blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Back ribs.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Oh, she thinks she's she's hypnotizing us with her pendant or something. Oh, she believes she's hypnotizing us. She probably read a book about hypnotizing, and she's hypnotizing her customers. And her daughter is supposed to do that too, probably. Ah, that would be stupid enough.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Indeed.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Okay.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Oh, maybe we can steal it and pawn it. ADHD Asperger's, and for now we discover drops gummies to help him relax. Yeah, if it helps him to get out of alert states, that's definitely good. I'm medicated.
Hello again, sir.
Yeah, let's read the books.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
I don't like those.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. You can do it. It'll be worth it. There's something here. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Let me out of here.
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Dolores Day.
Yeah, you have to make the wager. Like, what's the lesser evil, right? And being awake all night is definitely much worse. I didn't really absorb anything. We heard about Dolores Day before. The Pericanesian? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2. Who was the strongest innocence? Dolores.
Oh my goodness. Dolores Day?
Incorrect. While she originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the Innocentic system itself, not to mention beautiful, she is not often considered the strongest. Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as facets of strength. Would you like to try again? Just stay clear of this one, okay? There's something terrible about this one. Who knows? You feel like you lost her somehow. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. This is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't her.
Franco Negro?
Correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation.
Lead.
Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the false innocence? Okay, it wasn't Dolores Day. She's not false.
Despicable? Stepan the Despicable? That would sound about right.
Incorrect. Stepan the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was a ruler who conquered the known world during the Kedriatic conquest, instead of the despotic Erno Pasternak. Would you try again?
Then was it Erno Pasternak? Erno is a Hungarian name?
Correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences, some assumed to have innocentic qualities, some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Erno Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? the most important of them all, the most precious to humankind.
I guess Dolores Day?
Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence, a most radical change to the whole fabric of the world.
I don't think he was alive.
Everything from inter-esolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful.
I think this is history and religion. Cannons with a double N is the boom kind. But it's next to him, which primes you to expect the musical kind of cannon. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering too, like... He's into cannons because military,
and
but...
more beautiful. And more beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated.
I get?
You get a C, vaguely passable.
Oh.
A solid effort with nothing much else to show. Nice going, mediocrity man.
Hey, that's me.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day
before Kuno.
Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Close the book. Okay, we have 2 more books. Oh, no, this is the map.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North. Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Ah. Yeah, this is where we are currently. Let's see. The docks. Oh yeah, so if we get across here, we can visit these places. Nice. Okay.
Medicinal purposes of the Pearl. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the Pearl. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
What's a pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the Pearl, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Restoring lost memories.
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
I want something that will soothe the relentless torment of my existence.
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that.
Well, booze is made from herbs, kind of.
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Let's see what you got.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Fresh mint.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Yeah, that's true. Tea made from birch bark.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Pomegranate seeds.
The combination of mint and birch bark make this tea relaxing and good for the digestion. It won't do much for your hangover, though. Would you like to try again?
Yeah.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Aloe vera.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Insane.
The combination of mint and birch bark make this tea relaxing and good for the digestion. It won't do much for your hangover, though.
I didn't pick birch bark, though.
Would you like to try again? Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
Okay, meadow root.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
So I guess the aloe vera extract is not a vehicle?
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
And a spoonful of sugar?
The combination of mint and birch bark make this tea relaxing and good for... Would you
No,
like
that's
to
what,
try?
that's
Very
not
well.
what I picked.
Next, you
Ginger
need
root,
to... Lastly,
whiskey,
is there...
sugar.
You created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. According to the pharmacopoeia, it should increase your energy and focus, though, in your experience, it's only done the opposite.
Pound bug? I don't know.
If only you could find one of these right now and drink the shit out of it. The book said it's good for you, so it would be okay. Would you like to try again? Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
Meadow root.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with...
Birch bark?
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? You've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger.
No.
According to the pharmacopoeia, it should increase your energy. If only... Would you like to try again?
But I didn't.
Very well. First, choose a base
I didn't
ingredient.
pick ginger and I... What?
Next, you'll need to combine the... Lastly, is there... You've created a delicious tincture of whiskey
No,
and
I didn't
ginger.
pick ginger.
According to the farmer, if only you could... Would you like to try again? You close the book and find yourself staring at the familiar cover.
Put it away for now. So if we need a hangover cure, we'll open it again. Yeah, it seems like a bug. Okay, let's try and get that fridge, I guess. Because we really need that fridge.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And
There was a
welcome
huge
to
fridge in the
crime,
building.
Romance and biographies of famous people.
Or maybe we can tell her this and she's going to go outside, scold her daughter, and while she's doing that we can slip in.
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books? Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
She's not going outside, though. What if we talk to Annette again?
Hello again, sir.
No.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
So we snitched
and
on her
welcome
for
to
nothing.
Crime, romance, and biographies of famous
A
people.
book peddler. Okay. What if we just go in there?
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hands close around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
So, it's haunted? It is haunted.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse, that's why you're afraid. This is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers. No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
I must investigate. Maybe we can get her with some psychic BS.
You do? My
Yes.
God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains.
Aww.
Just step away, dear sir. Everybody suddenly needs something from there. Leave the curtains be. It's what it wants.
Okay, so what's in there has a will, and it wants you to enter? This is bad.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
What are you, a coward? Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
Changing your choices does not work reliably. Okay.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting
Yeah,
you.
like this is happening frequently. Okay, she said we can talk it over, right?
Hello again, esteemed officer. And
Why
welcome
are you
to
so
Crime,
uptight about those
Romance,
curtains?
And biographies of famous. I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
It's not like it's cursed, right?
No!
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped frown, then she breaks down.
Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
Aw.
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
So, oh, financial troubles. Oh no.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Can we play some Doom?
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
I feel unwanted too. What does it mean? Shareholders!
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Have you sought help?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage. Oh, that's what the trinket is.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pen part of the wars as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
Yeah, that's what I said. She uses it to hypnotize people and buy books.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
I think I have a new favorite character. Like, this is great. She is so well written. This is amazing. This is really good stuff. I mean, she's so stupid, but it's so good. She's so unlikable and dumb, but it's so good. Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate. Yeah.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley. Tell her there's a dead body involved. That will make it easier.
I need to get to the fridge in the cellar. It's a policeman. I have a dead body to take care of. Okay. Convince her to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. Gave smart-ass parenting advice. Yeah, people don't tend to like that. Let's try the drama. Psychic, not psychopathic.
Time to fire up the old lie machine.
I'm a renowned private investigator, a paragon of law, and a specialist in all things criminal. I don't want to say all that.
And I am his private partner, John Shaw. Together we run the preeminent postal surveillance firm in Revachol.
Wait, there's
Once
more.
We've caught our client's spouse in flagrante delicto, we blackmail them and pocket the money ourselves, because that's what private investigators do. Now, I see that you are a married woman.
What nonsense are you two going on about? This is not relevant at all. And besides, my husband would never do such a thing. We are proper people.
Enough nonsense. The point is that we sometimes take on unusual cases.
How can I believe you after all that foolishness?
Our sincere apologies, ma'am. No more nonsense. We are offering to assist you with your troubles. Pro bono.
Despite his apologies, there's a twinge of amusement in the lieutenant's eye. And all you have to do is give us the key to the back door. It's a good offer, ma'am. I urge you to accept our help. It may be the only chance to save your business.
Is that what you've been after this whole time? You want the key to the back door?
Yes, the key.
Absolutely not.
I need to get the fridge in the cellar. It's a police matter. I have a dead body to take care of.
A dead what? Oh my god! A victim of the curse? The curse has started killing people?
Yes.
Killing now?
The curse is worse than ever. That's why you need to let me in there to investigate.
You're right.
Yes.
Worse than I imagined. definitely have to contain it now.
Depends on what's behind the door, I guess.
This definitely softened her up.
Yeah. Okay, so can we just go there now? Okay, well. Did we get the key? I don't think we have the key. Maybe we had a skill point left. Hobo cop. Contain? But to contain, we have to get to it. Koldomamamadaka. I guess... Oh, that thing, yeah. Kingdom of Conscience. No, let's do the Koldoma Madaka. That's fun.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the book.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains,
Okay.
the more alluring they become.
So, can I go through now or no?
Hello again, esteemed officer. Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits. It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up. The woman before you
So I don't know, can I go through now or no? Let's save.
The
See what happens when I rip
tattered
them open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
A small, quiet sound in Hebrew. Oh. No sane person would ever put their hand into such machine. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down? Only an echo. No one is there.
Okay, I will not break it down. Let's talk to her again. So she didn't give us the key for real. How do I get her to give us the key?
I wasn't kidding when I said we're parapsychologically done. You clearly don't care about the consequences. What gives you the right?
I detected psychic emanations from within and was compelled to investigate.
Don't expect my help from now on. The back door is locked and I threw away the key. I won't trifle with such forces.
Oh, she threw away the key.
Do look at the books, though. The books compel you. You may be able to make up for this by buying a lot of books. I hope you're a voracious reader.
I already did. So she will still sell me books. That's okay then. She threw away the key. Maybe her daughter knows. And her daughter is... I guess she would want us to investigate the curse.
Hello again, sir.
No. No new dialogue options. So where would she have thrown the key? In the bin? Don't see anything really.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Impossible. Let's leave it. You convinced her, okay.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
I didn't mess with the curtains before she gave me permission. Yeah, she didn't give me permission.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Doesn't matter who I am. Now,
Let's load. Yeah, let's load the quick save. Wait, wait. We saved before we ripped them open.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. A dead what? Oh my god! A victim of the curse? The curse has started killing people? It's killing now?
1 in 36. I know I can retry, but still.
Absolutely not! It's more dangerous than I ever imagined. I definitely can't let you in now. We have to contain it.
This definitely softened her up.
Soften her up, okay. So how do we... Convince her to let you investigate. Oh, yeah. Ah, so we need to get a point in drama, and then we can try again. Okay. But she threw away the key, so maybe we'll find it. Her daughter doesn't know anything, apparently.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition, even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
You would call me a maggot and a Nancy boy to motivate me. Forge me into organic steel. I'm really not interested.
Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No. I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy. It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete.
Why piss?
When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he is sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in that.
I've never done that. What? Too much abuse for my taste. I'm more of an intellectual, yeah, sure.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo athleticus.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's his... The voice is in his head, yeah.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right? Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
What did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look
It's
at
her
how
husband,
working class that
yeah.
drunk is. Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Give me champagne, I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit.
Yes.
Go and tell the working class woman what you found, right now.
This is so good. This is good stuff. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
You didn't know where he was. I found him nevertheless, I'm
Very
that
well
good.
then. Where is he?
She's getting impatient, her hands now picking on a random book cover. Point to the working class drug down near the sea. Right around the corner, he has peed himself. Our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of those stairs.
Excuse me?
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working class drug and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Something bad, I guess? I'm sorry I say stupid things sometimes. I didn't mean to. What?
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends. I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
She has completely forgotten about her book, staring blank into the distance instead.
There. She's worried now.
Is it just me or do we have a missing persons case here? Don't worry, I'm going to find him and bring him back home, promise. If he's with his friends, then he's not really missing. No need for the police to get involved. Okay. I'm going to find him and bring him back home.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
He's disco.
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Why did you say your husband resembles me? There's no other reason, right?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
I'm not chubby, and neither is your husband. What you meant to say is that we're both a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
You both share what?
Franco-Nigerian hard body. Softly round yet still in shape. Ladies digging.
I'm not sure about the rest, but softly round sounds about right. He's not in great shape. What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Okay, dark brown leather jacket with bright blue inner lining.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
If the jacket's really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
Yeah.
So you are going to look for him?
She genuinely wants you to now. Don't make her ask.
Yeah.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Okay, brown jacket, blue inner line. Okay, let's find that key, I guess, or get a point in drama. Where could she have thrown it? Yeah, we could try and talk to the steel door lady.
A sturdy metal door. The door rattles again. The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here. Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Hey, up here, Piggo. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Ew. Just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. Let's start with your blood type and give him that. Hep, yeah. When were you last tested? Okay. Just answer some questions.
Ask away, Pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? What are you doing on the wall? Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What are you doing on the wall?
Can't you tell?
To the wall.
I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Oh, yeah, we could study the other wall. You don't know what to write.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
They live in a, as far as I can tell, they live in a totalitarian regime. So education is probably not that good. I don't know.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't want us. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building. The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean Joyce? Yeah, in this part, right? In this part of the city we're in.
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
What's awesome?
It's where they grow whores like her, and their whoremen. Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor?
Catch
Watch
you
your
later.
back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on.
Okay. Maybe there's a key in there. Magnesium. But, yeah, no, they are under occupation, right? There's like an occupation law. By a foreign force because the rebellion failed. They had a rebellion, it failed, and then they got occupied by a third party. Splatter of bullet holes. So yeah, there's probably not real education in places like this. Like, this is a slum. So she threw the key away, so it's probably in a bin somewhere. Okay, let's check around the bookstore for trash bins. Like this one? This one! Or is that a letterbox?
This Post Lavantorier mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Occupation is very hands-off. Good mail delivery box. Pet the box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection box. Been there. Post L'Aventurier mail collection box. Been there. You should man that up.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow. And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Okay. So that wasn't a trash bin.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
I really want to find that key. It's probably not in
The
here.
trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Yeah, no.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Ooh, money. Trample over that game. Oh, come on. Let's go. Maybe the pawn shop owner knows something about a key? It's unlikely, but...
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see
One
more.
especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
She had a key. Or maybe she's lying then. Okay, then we'll just assume she's lying about the key. Could this device come in handy in my police work? Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music. Is the Harman Welshi W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
I don't have that. No, not really, Ghost Bear. You're probably right. Could this device come in handy in my police work? How is he supposed to know?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
I'll just rock out with a Roy then. I'll bring the party to the streets. Work first,
That
party
is
later.
the unofficial RCM motto, yes.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
I imagine it wasn't easy sawing off a street lamp.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
Okay.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Okay, I don't pay 700 for that. Okay, good. I think there's nothing else really he has. Maybe I should go pay my rent? Yeah, let's go pay rent. Because we don't pay up till 8. You're out, I think.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need...
How could anyone forget, asshole? Take it easy on him.
Okay. And then we gotta figure out where we get another 20 for tomorrow. Okay, let's check out this building then.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
I'm trying to get in. This is the police. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her words.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Orlando Hair SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one
Yeah,
answers.
all of the businesses are out.
Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair.
Boxing for young athletes and
All
gym.
you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Amos Fashion Atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Barbaron's Taxi.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA. This is the police. I need you to let me in because I heard there's a fridge in the cellar.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Rolling back into... So we're imagining our ex, I guess.
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
I'm Harry.
Ever since I came to live here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Hello.
She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call.
So was that
12
real?
name
Did
cards
Kim
on the
hear
call
that
box
as well?
read.
Or was that in our head?
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Rivershore Lies City?
Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
And
this button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay, that was very inconclusive. What do we do? Where do we go? Let's try to get across the bridge. Maybe? Oh, we have 58 out of 100 points. He is conducting the thing, right? Yeah.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
So we need to get rid of this sign.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter, soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
There's no boy on the billboard. Samaran butter? I don't see no boy.
Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now.
So we won't get across.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100.
I don't need those. I think we're well equipped. Okay, where do I go? Who do I talk to? Maybe we can confront the racist.
Look
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
You've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. I think I know. First, you knew Sealang didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Who does, you?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Okay.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
No, they like to be subdued.
Time to turn up the volume.
Show me her lorry. The lady driver's lorry, where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Where's your lorry? I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. What's your name? I'm gonna go on police radio saying this guy told Madre to F off.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline.
Okay, let's go. Green. This one's green? This one's green.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
Maybe we knock?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
3%. 2 not equipped. Oh, yeah. Okay. Try to peek in the window.
Glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Try the handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Okay, let's equip the crowbar, pry bar, whatever.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked pry bar in hand. You take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now.
The window appears to be shatterproof.
No, it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
Just open the door from the inside.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Wow.
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too. Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
I want the hammer.
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolkit slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Okay, so we know she had a network.
He closed the rusty old lorry door.
And that's it.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Okay.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
The movie posters.
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
A lot of women, especially for lady. Maybe she just likes the movies. Maybe the trader is a cinephile.
Yes, well...
Unimportant.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Everard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose. My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road. We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief over. After you.
Okay. What's next? It does count to define the person's character in case you need to interrogate them. Good detectives do not ignore personal facts.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Indeedly do. Who was Joyce again? The Union guy, right? Yeah, let's go to the big Union guy. Oh, lady by the statue. Thank you. Boat woman. Yeah. That was her. She will give us more money, I bet. She helped us out before. Yeah, that's right.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the
I do have a
boards
raincoat.
she's standing on, and on the water around you.
Of
Tell me
course.
something.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Nice. Where exactly are these eyes located? We've discovered enough to conclude for
Yes.
now.
And will you start an official investigation?
She's trying to conceal her excitement, but the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise. The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours. Exactly. But what?
There will be an investigation, that's all I can say. He sent us on a wild goose chase. We turned up quite a few interesting things, actually. Share information. Yeah, sure.
Good to hear. I wouldn't want to pry into a confidential police matter, but in the event you'd like to share more, I would like to know who it was.
Be very careful what information you're gonna share with her.
Oh, okay. So what I found research about something called ULAN frequencies related to the operation.
High-intensity microwave frequencies. They're used for navigational purposes, to compress the inter-eastlery space. They may use it to communicate with incoming freighters.
Let's be honest. You have no idea what that meant. Inter-Esolary microwave compression. Moving on.
Can I leave this? No.
A runaway. Good work. This is a tangible lead towards solving the whole mystery.
Yeah, she's a fan of vintage movie
We
stars.
contain multitudes, do we not? It might not be pertinent to her profession, but who knows? It may help you find her yet.
She means you know her closer now. In some way, you know her soul a bit.
That speaks of the vastness and sophistication of the operation. Were you able to examine the radio?
Download wasn't missing.
Sensible for her to disable access to such essential information. I appreciate you placing your trust in me. Thank you again for looking into this matter. You have my gratitude, and the gratitude of Wild Pines Group. Now, per our original agreement, it's time for me to share company secrets with you. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What about a connection?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They're meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his
We know as
unit.
much.
This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
It'll be all of them. The decision is already made.
Mm-hmm. This is not disco. It's not good. This is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
They would have to project strength and power.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath. Too many things have already gone wrong. Nameless, badgeless detective of the Citizens Militia. All we can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
The remaining 2 mercs. Yeah, that would be interesting.
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol Citizens Militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
Somehow, I doubt that lecturing them on the legitimate use of force will persuade them to stand down.
We still need to know where they
You're
are.
likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Okay, yeah, let's try logic.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbour gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
One was with the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbour gates, the scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a shortwave at the ship's wheel. I hope I can answer it better.
What can you tell me about Cronell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Down a deep, black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities,
Fourth
escort
world?
missions and such.
Darn.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors. Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands. Countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
Like stone.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Could you contact the company to help them call them out?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us. Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
The commander was murdered. Those mercs intend to take matters in their own hands. In order to pull out, we'll be met with defiance.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You meet her soon enough, you feel.
Did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive, yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
You liked him?
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills. Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Was Lally anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was? Tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman, Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed. This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
How much
Until
time?
the executions start. Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
It's a matter of days, not weeks. Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Okay.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask. Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Fascinating.
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
It's going nowhere but the morgue. We don't need to be that cynical. The soul is fast inside his corpse. Let's not tell her how loony we are. There is no soul. Okay, let's be cynical.
The times have changed. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this. Revershoal. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revershoal in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured. In Martinez looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
Symbol of mine, but this is his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
You could tell me more.
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial. Challenge accepted. I say we do it.
Awesome works about you too, yeah.
Do what you have to do, Detective.
Hey, Hades.
I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But
This
if
is in
you
the top
should wade
5
into
of
the
your
mob
game
to
or
find
of your
out,
games I've played.
I
This
couldn't
is so
stop you.
good, isn't it? This is so good, this game. It's amazing. Can't believe I haven't played it so far.
We will be careful, man.
How you doing? That's all
Is
for
there
the
anything else I
twos.
can help you with?
Oh, Roclair, that's the Union guy. I'm great. I'm doing okay.
You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Not much.
Finally, time to choose sides.
It's so much dialogue. He's a beautiful man. Beautiful and just. I didn't. He's a hero of the workers' movement. He is the champion. Okay. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He's not the champion I've chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and the cause of capital. I have the feeling the international community does not approve of him. Yeah, it wasn't important. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
Oh, gossip. So good. The money you gave me, would that make things weird if I shared information? I mean, Mr. Evra is helping me find my gun. So we are telling her to bribe us some more?
Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see, even when it comes to trade secrets.
At least the bastard was direct in what he wanted and did not try to pack his intentions in flowers.
Which isn't to suggest our talks
Only
constitute
rhetorically.
corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between
Oh, if I had
friends.
that amount of time, I would play this. I would play through this in one go too. Like, absolutely. He's helping me find my gun.
That's so helpful of him.
Yeah.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
It's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard? Of course,
Let's talk about
Detective.
something else.
Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? More
Reality.
lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Conceptualizing. Jamais vu, thought complete. Hey, Bun Bun, welcome in. Good to have you. What is reach for something fundamental? What times are these? What is the acute encephalopathy? You're so hyper-focused, you missed me? That's fine. Yeah, welcome in. You're doing good. As it was tradition with unions, your point. Not all unions are MPB, but the mob controlled a lot of unions. Yeah, they got people into the unions and were distorting the members. Oh, sure. Did you do arting? Please, come on.
A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. The doubt is fully formed in your head. The alien feeling persists. Yet something's still missing. You have finished mulling over the jamais vu thought, but your conceptualization skills are not nuanced enough to make sense of it.
What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for
For
what?
the big time.
The smile of a predator. No doubt what she's got in mind.
What's the big
The
time?
revolution. It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
What a kerfuffle. Who got shot in the head? It's a figure of speech. Who got the minerals? That's a figure of speech. When was this kerfuffle? It's a figure of speech. When was
Turn
this
of the century
kerfuffle?
revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in 02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved. It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Marzov came along and overthrew the government.
So this was made in 2019. That was quite prophetic, but back then, so prophets are just good media observers. They're not psychic or anything. So, yeah, like even in 2019, it was discussed like, yeah, we're gonna have a big disease outbreak. Like it's prone to happen any time now. Like it's just we're gonna have a big pandemic at some point. And after that, more pandemics and more pandemics. And that's what happened shortly after. What did this Zarat do? Where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzov's government was overthrown in 08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end. Why?
What came next?
You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Yeah, it started late 2019. Like, that's when it picked up pace. I think experts say it actually started in mid-2019. Like, around June. And yeah, we just noticed, it was really noticed in, like, November. And become a big thing at the start of 2020. That's when mainstream media picked it up.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you have that necktie? A pair of pants?
Yeah. Our lives are very different
No
from each other.
doubt. But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think.
Prophets are better spelled prophets, yes. Hypocrites and prophets. Cradle of Filth released a song in 2015, which also talked about pandemics appearing soon. Yeah. Yeah, it's been an ongoing topic in this century. What is the zone of
A
control?
city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations. And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
And I mean, yeah, we had, in the 90s, we have hunter virus outbreaks, several of them. Then there's anthrax. There's even a band called Anthrax. Like, viral infections and pandemics have been an ongoing topic in mainstream media for quite some time. And it's like, every so often it comes out like, oh, bird flu, yeah. Is it called BSE in English? The mad cow disease. Like, it's an ongoing topic in media all the time. Pandemics, diseases, epidemics, big outbreaks.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill, Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
The Zone of Control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the Suzerain and the Commune.
What happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication, telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
It's been like this for how long exactly?
43 years. Hard to fathom, I know.
Another topic.
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. 08 to 19 was simply hell. The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere. No,
Were they?
it was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash, an Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are. Welcome to reality,
Ooh, nice.
baby.
Baby.
From
Very
the looks of
disco.
it, the 50s haven't been much better for the Zone of Control. You can see it in her eyes. Days slipping away.
You didn't seem to be thrilled.
I've no right to be dissatisfied. This shirt is Barbara Muscova, this raincoat is impervious to rain and is guaranteed for 100 years. My daughters will wear it. No, it's just... We could have had so much more. Every one of us. If only we played it right.
No, lady, you have a nice boat. And you have a cool raincoat. You got shot in the
Those
head.
would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head.
She's not gloating. It's a relieved celebration.
Oh, and the anarchists too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
Did they shoot back?
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Truly a kerfuffle.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle, all right.
Yes, the Insulindian deluge, they call it.
Anyone else got shot in the head on the opposing
Oh,
side?
lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew. The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Smart king, cowardly king.
Yes, King Guillaume had a nose for bad PR. He ran before it. What is the expression? Went down? Anyway, Gil got out alive and his nephew Frisell got shot in his place. Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time.
Very disco.
The liberals got the mineral rights.
The
And by
libs.
mineral rights, I mean everything. Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals. They fared well. They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
If everyone got shot, who was there to surrender to?
To foreign intervention. The coalition.
Hey, flying
Those
dancer.
people really took the mineral rights. The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people. The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-le-Clay, the armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with understanding. She is critical, but ultimately understands the cause.
Yeah, that's obviously like a mock. No, this one. This is a mock Europe, and this is a colony.
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head. At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government.
Yeah, not shooting people in the head is pretty good, generally.
The rulers of Revachol, and also the world. These guys are strong.
This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
Yeah, and I don't shoot people in the head. So far. Have you met Measurehead? Oh, I met him. I knocked him out. I didn't like him much. Especially his ideology. Difficult word. I don't think I'm a moralist. Not just technically, practically as well. I'm always picking the option that doesn't commit to anything, then hell yes, I am, and also not.
An almost endearingly moralist standpoint. It must be hard to take a moderate approach to head shooting in your line of work.
What would you have done
Good
differently?
question. What would you have done differently?
No, her first.
I asked you, who are you in all this?
And I asked you, past less detective of the citizens' militia, what insight has acute encephalopathy given to you?
Here's some wisdom, lady. Say the death thing.
First of all, medical solution sounds like Sarath drove those people mad. I would have killed more. No. I would have made off with the mineral rights. I don't know what I would have done differently. I don't like any of these options.
And you would have died, most likely. Not far from here. Maybe even right here, during the beachhead, defending the coast the day the coalition took the city.
The cold runs down your spine. She gestures toward the waters.
No way, I wouldn't have fought with the communards.
The wind stops. There is silence on the dark water of the Martinez Inlet.
Then you would have died fighting against them. Long before the beachhead. Our time is a shadow cast by that day.
It's enough about
They
these
are what they
arcs.
are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know? It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia, It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective.
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
She nods slowly. What this boils down to is, this reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
Humans are what they are, opportunists with a brain too big for their instincts to make sense. In many cases, yes, I would agree.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie.
No.
Out in the open somewhere.
No.
Wait. This
double no
reality thing is the only game in town.
Yeah.
It's probably in your interest not to blow it.
Yeah. I have somewhere to party right now. Yeah, wipe that urge.
She stares at
Just
you,
an intrusive
head
thought.
tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face.
What you are.
She won't maneuver her way out of this one.
What are you?
I am the vilest of the vile. A traitor, a devourer of nations and infants.
Disgusting.
I am an ultra.
It's sharp.
Dos mío. A liberal. I liberate pretty hard myself.
Haven't you heard? I am a nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. One of those who pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. We surrendered the nation to financial colonists. No sane person identifies as an ultra anymore. Not in broad daylight. Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, are you repulsed?
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. Decades of guilt and pride. Forgive her. But only because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes.
Only because you're charming. I don't
A
care.
fitting punishment, to be forgotten, if not forgiven. Save a prayer for us in our chateaus on Ozon and in Stella Maris. When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed. With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinez a monument to the efficacy of its artillery.
While a gentle wind sweeps the streets in the rebuilt east, light drizzle washing it clean, lights go up and motor carriages circulate the tracks.
Liberals would fight for the freedom, liberté of the people. They would fight for profit. And I think that's what she's saying. Like, they sold the nation to the colonists to turn it into the tax haven it is now. And a failed state.
I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinez, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake.
If not for her own sake. Oh, thank you for the 30, Bun Bun. I appreciate it.
Then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isla down rather than let them have it.
Dark orange flames reflect in her green eyes. An oil fire on the ocean.
You have daughters? You're a patriot?
Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here.
Seditious talk, man.
You're a smart woman.
Perhaps. My intellectual vanity will be my undoing.
I would say, like, economical liberals, they don't give an F as long as they can make a profit. They are oligarchs in the end. Or strive to be oligarchs. So, I mean, if you look at the modern FDP, or the LGP, Liberal German Party, they're oligarchs. Yeah.
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife. Now, shall we return to reality?
Spread your hands.
A Svenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Yeah, no, I mean, the liberals, economically liberals, they obviously oppose monarchy, nobility, because they want to be in their stead. They all have turned the words into abominations. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just calling them liberals is way too short. They are many, many things. And they just want the liberty to take everything they want. That's why they're liberals. Laissez-faire, you know, laissez-faire. No regulations. What is this place here?
Ah! This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two. A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course. Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat.
From a dilapidated balcony, Sandy the Skull gives Joyce the evil eye. A red paintbrush held to her throat.
Wonderful.
Okay, what is that? Point to Sandy the
The
Skull.
girl in the old lady rags.
I meant something basic about reality.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
So we're square, she's alternative.
She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Not really, yeah, she has a point. Let's explain the same thing but to a child. Make it more complicated somehow.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead.
I remember at the dawn of the internet, there was this meme picture like a girl. She was wearing a jacket. And it said, Kampf dem Kapital, fight the capital. And she was wearing that jacket and her jumper boots and her dyed hair. Like she was obviously like metal alternative goth. And yeah, she had this punk statement, fight the capital. And she was standing in a row in a McDonald's.
All right.
Yeah.
What next?
That's all.
Glad to have been of assistance.
That was a long assistance. Okay, let's check back on the bookstore lady. Yeah, we had the longest conversations with her. Like an hour long each, I think. Fight the capital at McDonald's. Safe the environment screen. Eat McDonald's salad. Save the planet, guys.
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
Aww. Okay, lady. Let's quick save. And I need to dump a point in drama, right?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to
Drama.
Crime
Intellect drama. Level loop. Okay. Accept changes and close. Quick save. Come on, lady.
Again,
Let's
esteemed
go.
officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance,
42% only.
Time to fire up the old lie machine.
You know how me and my partner are known to our colleagues back at the station.
The lieutenant looks at you, waiting to see where this is going. You've got this. Just go with it.
Crime Bros. We're called Crime Bros.
You're called what? What is this, a joke, Mr. Policeman? Do you commit crimes together or what?
No, we solved them.
He turns away, not before you can see a small hint of a smile. He's struggling to not crack up.
No, not like this. We're called Crime Bros because we like to solve crimes as brothers in
Not this
arms.
nonsense again. I already said no.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna save scum this one, if I can. If the game will let me save scum this.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome.
Time to fire.
Come on, I really want that key. I really, really want that key. So happy to see a save scum. This is the only time I would save scum.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend.
Because I need to
Show
freeze
her
that
what
body
world-class
somehow.
perfidy looks like.
I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Sure. Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I sense the psychic emanations from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out. I have returned from the void. A para-detective from a long line of para... Let's not go too crazy.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker.
The only one today,
I'm sorry
yes.
for being so blunt, but...
Hey now, hey. Hey, you need the booze to focus, alright? The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then, rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
It's necessary to drink the spirits or to contact the
How
void.
do you know all this?
Here we go.
Experience? I'm the void revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies.
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric.
Ah.
The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
Ah. I said I was a paranormal cop and she believed me and we took the investigation.
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the doom.
Yeah.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe?
Mm-hmm.
I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
No. The phantoms are no match for me.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
Disco had so many themes, memes, and phrases they could have brought in there. But if they just turned it into a disco pun show, I don't know. I just wanted to get to the fridge. On my honor.
Sir, there's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. Yeah, I've sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably.
Mm-hmm.
I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Yeah, we talked to her on the comms. The passage between heaven and hell. Of course.
Yes, That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
Have you found your cockatoo type? No, we didn't buy the book yet.
Some unnatural magic.
Oh, but we could afford it, actually.
You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Yes. Take it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin. What you discover? Probably just office space. And the damn fridge. Don't be scared.
Very good stuff. We done it.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange... You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash.
Oh! Okay, we done it. Right. I would love to play much more right now. But that is calling. Save, yeah. Whew. So I'm gonna play more next week. And then we'll find out all about this entity. And
Bye.
Bye, Bun Bun. Thank you so much for chiming in and also for sharing your art on the Discord. I'll check it out first thing. Bye, Hades. Thank you so much for being here as well. Let's raid only Pika, because I was lurking on Katana stream and she raided Pika, so I'm gonna raid Pika. They're playing a cute little pixel arty game. Good night, all. Love the stream. Thank you so much, Hades. Yeah, you have a good night as well. And we'll be back tomorrow with Europa Universalis 5. 5. Not 4. 5. And then we'll have a wild card on Sunday. And then we'll have a new week with more shenanigans. I have to play a punishment game because I failed my stupid self-inflicted challenge yesterday. Fallout 3. Nope, that's 5 million points. It would be a punishment, I agree. But I want to play something as a punishment that you just pick up. Not a game that takes days to finish. Also, yeah, it would only be a punishment for me. Like, not for anyone else who plays it, I guess. Except maybe Doran. Anyway. Yeah, you save up if you want to see Fallout 3 on this channel ever. Or you redeem a dictator. But it's only gonna be one time, 2 hours. 2 hours of Fallout 3. That's enough for you. Anything else? I love you guys so much. Greetings to everywhere you are. Canada. Lithuania. Anywhere. Bye guys. I love you. Oh, stop the stream.